So there's the outer stem done on the bow of the boat. I tried to take some action video of me actually installing this, but all of my video cameras are acting stupid right now. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a little update here, and then whatever video I did get, I'll show later. So this is the bow. This is a solid piece of mahogany that I epoxied onto the front after cutting and shaping the bow. Yes, I have more raw wood I have to go touch up with my dye. My next kayak will probably not be dyed. The mahogany strip, or the bottom of the boat, is right here. Yeah. So this mahogany strip is the water line where it'll float. So everything from this strip down will have the graphite on it. So I got to touch up this. I'm trying to figure out if I want to dye the entire outer stem. This strip up here is also mahogany, and it was dyed. So I'm debating whether to carry the dye all the way over the bow and the stern so that it matches this center line all the way down, or if I want to leave it natural like the mahogany on the combing lip, so that it matches that. To give you some idea of what I started with, here's the stern. My blocks of wood are way too big. Never doing this before, I felt it would be better to have too much than not enough. Now I'm debating that thought. I've spent a couple of hours on shaping this bow. The tools I'm using are mini. I'm doing a lot of the rough cutting with my pull saw and this smaller saw. I can never remember the name of these things. One day I will. So I'm kind of taking chunks out with those two. And then I'm using my hand plane to take a bunch off. And then this spoke shave came in the mail today. I ordered it. The plane was doing okay. It's kind of heavy. It's kind of one-handed because you're kind of holding the boat down with the other hand. And it was just kind of wearing me out really fast. Plus, with the big flat base on it, trying to get around some of the curves was a little bit more difficult. The spoke shave, once I got it tuned and figured out how to use it, ended up working a whole lot better today. I mean, there's an idea of all the wood that I took off. There's a big chunk over there. I did do some rough cuts with the jigsaw. That was sketchy at best. I don't really recommend doing that. You're kind of holding the boat with one hand, holding the saw with the other, and praying nothing slips. So I think I have the front fairly straight, top to bottom. I don't know how much it'll matter as far as making the boat not go straight, but I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. Next up for the bow will be touching up this little bit of dye here and there, and then fiberglassing over it. And yeah, do the same on the stern, and the actual building of the boat will be pretty much done. I mentioned this once before. I do need to come back. I have some bubbles under here where the fiberglass fell away from the combing lip when I was doing it, like that big ugly one. I'm going to cut those out. I'm going to flip the boat over, cut those out, and then glue in some patches. There's that one, and then I think there's one somewhere back here, and then one on the other side that I need to do. I did finally get smart and strapped the boat down so that I would stop pushing it around. And then I got smart again and went and finally locked all the wheels. As I was pushing around on the bow, the boat was moving around on me. But there you have it. The bow stem is done. This probably could have been, lined up a little bit better, but I may go back and try to hit that with a sander and line it up a little better and then smooth it out again, but I don't know. But there you go.